Hello everyone and welcome back. So today it's actually turn of a Druid and we're back after taking a little break due to having a pretty shit week, and we're back with a bang, may I add, because the Druid, oh my god, it surprised me. Surprised me how good it was. I mean, I knew it was a good tower, but Jesus Christ, I didn't realise it was this good. You will find out like how far I actually get with a Druid. I mean, it is probably one of my favourite towers just because of like all of its abilities. And oh, it's just such an awesome tower, I must say. And I just want to say thank you for all the support. It's been absolutely amazing, all of the support you've gave me through the last couple of weeks and months. And I never thought I would get as far as I have in YouTube, getting as many subscribers I've got, and I hope to continue to grow. My aim is always to make enjoyable and fun content for you guys to watch. So we've only got a couple of towers left to do after this one, which I think is going to be interesting to see how I do. I mean, I've still got to learn the best way to play this game. I mean, like I said, I'm still a bit of a noob and I just play for fun, which games I'm going to be. And I think I'm going to do a back one for a top half because obviously with the storm and that, it's going to push your balloons back and it's just going to take so long if I have it at the front, and I want to get my damage from the ones at the front first and then push them back. But yeah, it's been a real interesting journey to see which towers have been the best so far. Admittedly, I could have probably done them a bit differently, and I've got a few ideas on what I want to do after this series. I'll probably do another little series just to see how it is. I mean, I've got a couple ideas on what to do, so any ideas on what you would like to see, drop them down in the comment section and I'll get round to doing it. And I just want to say, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been a little bit grey and rainy here where I am, so it's not been the best days, but got to enjoy as much of it as I can. So gonna get my videos edited, upload them, gonna go to a gym because I've got a day off work, so gonna obviously hit a gym. Got to try and stay a little bit fit and healthy. As much as I enjoy sitting around and gaming, got to stay a little bit active because, you know, health and all of that. And if I go to a gym and it starts raining, it just means I won't really care too much because it will be a nice endorphin release from going to a gym. And really need to start getting some more upgrades into these druids. But yeah, what rank do you reckon druids are going to get to? Drop them down in the comment section. And also, what's your favourite tower? I really need to get some camo detection going on these druids. Alright, let's get the fines out. That should help out a bit more. Yeah, look at that. It's all of these fines just helping pop the balloons. Really need to get that money going too. Just want to get all of my druids upgraded. And look at this. The balloons aren't even making it there. Alright. Yeah, so at the moment, let's just waiting to get the money. Can I pop lead balloons? Yes. Oh, thank God. I was about to say I'm not going to have an issue with lead balloons, am I? Alright, let's get the village down. Let's get the grocery block going. Don't want those heart balloons regrowing. And it's interesting to see how well these actually do. I'm not going to lie. I was pleasantly surprised at how good these druids were. So, like I said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And I hope my video brings a little bit of enjoyment towards your day as well. I mean, I always aim to make enjoyable and fun content for you guys. So, if it brings a little bit of enjoyment to your day, that makes me happy, and I know that I'm making good content, which I always aim to do. I always aim to make the best content I possibly can with my limited time and resources. But once we get to a point where we're actually a little bit bigger, I can start pumping more time and more effort. I mean, I put as much effort as I can into making videos when I've got the free time to, but obviously not being able to commit 100% when I've got work and all of that. It's like, I just hope all of the content I put on is up to a high standard of what I always set myself to do, because I always like to set myself a very high goal and standard of trying to do everything to the best I can, which kind of annoys me sometimes, because when I get stuck on something and I'm like, oh my god, why can't I do this? It really gets to me. I get really easily irritated by the stupidest things. Alright, let's get this going. We will be getting some banks and that going soon. Round 40 has absolutely flown by and we are doing good. We are really doing good. Alright, let's see how far we can go. What I will do is, because if I don't cut it up, it's going to be a very long video. So that might give you a little bit of a hint of how well the Druids do. So I will cut it up into bits where like I'll skip some of the boring rounds and I will just show the important things, like when I do upgrades or when I purchase stuff and when I start to like struggle. But it's going to be a while, so just keep an eye out. I will be cutting from round to round every now and then. So like I was saying, if you guys got any ideas on like challenges or something you would like to see, like see what kind of like hero can go the furthest on its own, drop it down in the comment section and I will get round to doing it when I have the time to. I mean, like I said, I do have an idea on something I want to be doing after this series, and I feel like it will be a good series to do. It will be certainly interesting anyway. I think it's an interesting idea, but we'll see what it turns out to be. But yeah, the Druids are probably up there as one of my favourite towers just because all of its abilities. I mean, look at this. We are absolutely flying through our rounds, not struggling at all. And we're not even up to tier 4 or tier 5 yet. I mean, I've not even got the top path onto tier 4. I hate how expensive it is, but we've got the bank down. Right, there we go. We've now got that ability up, so does it just give you cash or does it give you lives? I can't remember 100% sure. I think it gives you lives, so I don't think I will be using it as ability, which is a bit of a shame because getting that extra little bit of cash in would be nice, but it would make it unfair on the other towers where I'm like able to get as much health from being it gives me the lives, so I don't think I'll be using that ability because it's a little bit unfair. I mean, that one life, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, if I'm honest. So, also, what's your favourite tower? Drop it down in the comment section. I mean, I absolutely love the Sniper Tower. Like, Sniper Tower is probably one of my favourite. Closely followed by Druid. I mean, I really do enjoy your Druid. It's such a cool tower. Alright. We need to start getting some more banks down. We need to get that money rolling in. Otherwise, we're going to start struggling. Well, I don't think we're going to struggle for a while, actually, because Druids are quite powerful. So we've got the Mermonkey, the Spank Factory, Engineer, and Beast Handler left to do. Which one do you reckon is going to go the furthest out of them? It's going to be interesting to see. I really think it's probably going to be a Spank Factory, just because of how good it is. And I think the Mermonkey is going to struggle, because I don't think it will have a way to deal with leads. Same with Beast Handler. I think it's going to struggle, because I don't think I'll be able to get to a point where I'm able to actually get the tier 5, because you have to have more than one. So it's going to be interesting to see, because with a Beast Handler you have to have like a load of different beasts around so you can connect them, so you can upgrade them to tier 5. So that's a little bit of a negative tick on the Beast Handler, shall I say. And here we are, look at this, we're just absolutely annihilating the balloons as they come. We should be good for quite a while, actually. I'll be surprised if we don't make it past rank 100. I mean, look how good we're doing already. I mean, we are struggling a bit here, but we should be fine. Let's just use my ability, Quincy's ability, and yeah, look at that. The Storm just pushing them all the way back. When it comes to regular balloons, we're not going to have a trouble, but when it's like BADs and that, and Moebs, that's when I think we're going to start struggling. I need to save up my money. What am I going to get first? I think I'm going to get the middle path upgrade first. Yeah, I'll go for middle path upgrade just so I can have the thorns all over constantly. I love that ability, or the fact that it just puts thorns all over the ground. Oh my god, am I going to struggle here? Nah, of course not. So what round do you reckon everything else is going to get to? I mean, Spike Factory is probably going to be our best because it's got the most versatile. Like, it can pop lead balloons, it can pop camo balloons. I think Beast Handler is going to do our worst. Or maybe even Mer Monkey. Yeah, because Mer Monkey will struggle to lead balloons, so I think that's going to be the issue for a Mer Monkey. Alright, let's get that upgraded. Yeah, now look at this, all of my thorns everywhere. That's just going to make it so much easier for us to pop all of these balloons. And look at them grow. We're just going to have a map full of thorns. Yeah. I think we're good for a couple of rounds. I mean, the balloons ain't even going to get onto screen at the moment. Just look at it. Our money's just climbing. We don't have to do anything. Easy street. I mean, we're barely getting around the first corner at the moment. This is easy street. Right, so what I will do in a minute is I'll probably play up to rank 100 and then I'll start skipping, because I think showing you up to rank 100, it shows like most of the different types of balloons I'm going to see, different types of challenges, and then I'll just cut and skip forward between each round until, like I said, anything interesting happens or I buy more stuff. Right, let's get another bank on the go, shall we? Yeah, we're getting another bank on the go because Druids are expensive to upgrade to tier 5. Oh yeah, don't worry, I do have my morning coffee with me. I mean, caffeine is getting me through the days at the moment. It's really helping me. I mean, I've had a bit of a crappy sleep schedule recently with everything what's been going on, like all the stress and anxiety of dealing with what I was going through and just thinking about everything and doing all of the planning and getting everything sorted out for that one day. Oh god, I was struggling with sleeping, and caffeine was my best friend during those times. And sarcasm. I was running on caffeine and sarcasm. So pretty much a day-to-day how I am anyway, but it was a lot more caffeine and a lot more sarcasm because I couldn't deal with people being stupid, so I was like, I'll just be sarcastic so maybe they'll leave me alone. And I understand everyone deals with things differently, so caffeine and sarcasm was my way to cope with what I was going through. But we are now back on the grind and we are absolutely planning on smashing it, and we are going to always strive to improve and make better content because I always try to be the best at everything I do. Like, not the best, but I always try to do it to the best of my ability. And I feel like the last couple of weeks I've really not been in the right headspace, so I felt like I might have made videos but weren't up to my usual standard. That might just be me being a bit silly and overthinking everything and being tired, but now we're back and we're gonna focus on actually doing everything to as best as I can and constantly going on with the grind. Alright, let's get that up to tier 5. I do love its abilities and like, look how cool they look. I mean, just look at him. Look how cool he looks. I do love the art style of the Druids. That is one thing I love. And yeah, we've got absolutely no worries. We are just going to smash past rank 100, aren't we? Do you know what? I might treat myself to some cheesy chips with like bacon lardons on them tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. And maybe like some supercharger sauce or sriracha sauce on top. Give it a little bit of spicy kick to it. Yeah, I kind of do like my spicy food. I quite enjoy the heat. I mean, I really enjoy spicy food for some reason. I don't know why. It's like, oh my god, English person enjoying spicy food. That doesn't sound right, but it's just so good. Like, spicy food is just so good, and I really enjoy the taste. And it might be a fact that, like, it burns a little bit as well. I mean, I'm not sadistic and enjoy putting myself through pain, but, like, it's a nice feeling eating, like, spicy food, and it warms you up. It's like, oh yeah, this is warming me up so nicely, and yeah, we are absolutely fine. I don't think we're going to struggle anywhere. I definitely think Druid is going to be in the top 4, definitely. I mean, judging by how well we're dealing with these early rounds, I'm not sure about late rounds or past round 100, how we're going to deal with that. But I really feel like we are going to get into a top 4, maybe even top 3. It all depends on how well I actually manage my abilities and that. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be any kind of issues getting past round 100. I mean, the Bloons aren't even making it past the first corner at the moment, so we've got nothing to worry about. And now all we're doing is just trying to save up our money to make sure we've actually got enough to get Eye of the Storm, because once we get Eye of the Storm, it's going to be crazy. We're just going to absolutely annihilate all of the Moabs and that. I was wondering, because I did see they bought an, is it Card Storm? That new Bloons game? What is it like? Because I was reading some of the reviews and apparently it was really poor. So I'm not sure if I want to give it a go. I did have a look at it and I was like, it kind of looks like something I would enjoy, but it seems like it's quite slow gameplay. So I'm not sure if I should try it. I might give it a go and see how it is, and if I enjoy it, I might make some videos on it, but I can't guarantee anything because from the reviews it's really slow gameplay and I'm not sure. So just wondering if you guys have any idea on how it is and if you would recommend it. Oh great, it looks like I might have jinxed myself because I was like, I won't mind if it rains because I'm gonna go to a gym, and guess what? It's just started to torrentially downpour. So I might have to wait a little bit before I go to a gym because I don't want to be absolutely drenched, because the gym is only like a 5-minute walk away from me, but how heavy this rain is, I'll probably get into a gym and be drowned, like a drowned rat. I would look like a drowned rat. It's that heavy rain at the moment. But yeah, I mean, Druid is absolutely smashing it so far. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. Yeah, so once we get past rank 100, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll cut between each round or when anything interesting happens. I did lose a little bit of a recording, but there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. It's like annoying because losing a bit of recording absolutely sucks. So just my luck at the moment, my luck in the last couple of weeks is like, when something could go wrong, it decides to go wrong on me. But we look at those opportunities and be like, right, so this went wrong, where can I learn from it? How can I do something differently? Yes, I learned from losing a recording to actually back everything up as soon as I start. Like, I record on 2 devices so that I can actually have a backup in case the original gets damaged or doesn't fully record everything, because sometimes technology decides to be a pain in the ass and not work properly. So I've learned from that mistake, or No, it's not a mistake, it was a learning opportunity. I don't like to say mistakes because everyone looks at things differently, and I always like to look at it as a learning opportunity because it's always better to look at things on a positive note. So it was a learning opportunity, and I definitely learned from it because now I'm like, right, I must back everything up, and if I'm recording, I'll record it on 2 different devices, so then if one of them messes up, I've got the other one, but the other one's not like that great quality, so it's like if I do have to use it, it might be a little bit poor quality, but then at least I've still got it there. Although I will admit, I'm pretty knackered, so going to a gym I might just treat myself to a KFC after, actually. Yeah, I've not had KFC in a long time. Yeah, I think I might treat myself to a little KFC after a gym, just as a little reward for actually going out and doing stuff myself and making an effort to do stuff. I mean, like, I've still got a load of housework to do, so got all the fun, boring adult stuff to do as well. Yeah, so if I treat myself to a KFC, it'd be like, right, now you've done that, you can do a housework, you've treated yourself, it's all worth it in the end. Which, yeah, unfortunately, having to do a housework is part of being an adult, which I don't mind because I like to clean. I get into a little frame of mind where I'll start doing something and then it's like, oh, I'm doing this, I might as well do this as well, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do that, and then before I know it, I'm like, it's all done. I don't even realise I've done half of it. It's just ADHD brain kicks in, and it's like you hyper focus on something, and it's like, oh, I'll pop this down here. No, I can't do that. I can't put that there. It must go here. And oh god, sometimes it's real fun to have it because I just zone out and I completely forget about stuff I do. Alright, round 100. How are we going to do on round 100? Come on. Let's use my abilities. Yes. Oh my god, look at it. Look at how many Eye of the Storms we've got. I think that was probably one of the funnest ways I've seen round 100 get beat. And here we are, so absolutely flying. So what I've done is I've had that little bit of footage what got corrupted, so I've cut to round 135, and as you see we lost a few lives. Unfortunately, like I said, I lost the gameplay footage for that, so I do apologise, but as you can see, Druid is up there with one of the best ones. I mean, round 135 for Druid. Who would have thought it? And here we are, we're absolutely flying. Can we beat round 135? It's a question. We did, round 136. How many more rounds are we going to be able to squeeze out? I mean, I don't think it was ever going to get up to Super Monkey round, but then this shows how powerful Druid actually is, because most of the time Quincy hasn't been able to get any of the pops. Can we squeeze out to round 138? Like, Quincy's actually started to be needed now. This is starting to be a bit of an issue. But round 136 completed onto round 137. I must applaud you, Druid. You shocked me at how far you could actually go. I really thought, like, it wasn't going to get this far. I had a feeling it was going to get past round 100, but I thought it would have struggled on, like, round 110, 120. But no. Absolutely destroying the rest of the round. Are we going to beat round 137? Because if we do, in my heart, it would take top spot. Because Super Monkey, we all know Super Monkey's the best, obviously, hence why it's called a Super Monkey. Come on, please. Right, so we're on to round 138. If you beat 138, You're the best tower in my eyes. If you beat 138, you will replace Sniper Monkey as my favourite tower. This is getting closer. Ooh, he's fortified. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 137. That was really good. So I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.